Tonight, there is going to be a total lunar eclipse visible for much of the world. So let's go over what this is, where this is, and when this is. A lunar eclipse is the less dramatic cousin, if you will, to a solar eclipse. A solar eclipse happens when the moon passes in between the Earth and the sun, and a lunar eclipse happens when the moon passes into Earth's shadow during a full moon, so it no longer has access to the sunlight, which gives the full moon that bright glow that we typically see. Now, during a total lunar eclipse, the moon does not go completely dark, but it goes a deep, dark red. This is because sunlight is still able to bend around and through Earth's atmosphere with some of that red light shining onto the moon. Think of it this way. If you were on the moon looking back towards the Earth, you would see the sun obscured by our planet, and you would see a red ring around the outside of Earth. Essentially, you're seeing every sunrise and sunset that's happening in that moment, you're seeing that as a ring outside of the planet, and that light is shining on you on the moon, and that gives the moon this reddish glow. As to where you'll see it, this map here shows you. Anything within this dotted line that I've drawn on, you will see some of the total lunar eclipse. So we have pretty much all of North America, the East Coast, missed the very end of it, but you can still see some of it. And then the other side of the Pacific as well, we have Australia, New Zealand, Oceania, East Asia. All of these regions will be able to see the eclipse, but sadly, no lunar eclipse for Europe. Unlike a solar eclipse, where the path of the shadow of the eclipse moves with time, the lunar eclipse happens for everybody all at once. This is happening on the moon. So if you can see the moon, you can see the lunar eclipse. And if you won't get a view of the eclipse, that is simply because the moon is not visible to you at the time that the eclipse is happening. But the exact time that you will see it will depend therefore on your time zone. That's all that matters, is just your time zone. So I am in mountain time. For me, it will be 4 to 5 a.m. on the 3rd of March. This is the evening of the 2nd into the 3rd. So if you're West Coast, USA or Canada, similarly, right, this is going to be 3 to 4 a.m. and on the East Coast that will be 6 to 7 a.m. but you will miss the end of it due to the moon setting. Over on the other side of the Pacific, it's at a more reasonable time of day. It's Australia, Melbourne, Sydney, you'll have it around 10 p.m. and if you're in New Zealand or East Asia, it'll be a few hours either side of that depending on your time zone. You don't need to go anywhere special. You can see it even during the city, so highly accessible. So I recommend, if you are able to, go out, take a look, take a photo, a pair of binoculars if you have them, and enjoy the total lunar eclipse. Good luck.